Hello everyone, welcome to my bold and beautiful Gossip Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Steffi falls over dreadful truth, compelled to face Sugar and Sheila's trade. The strong and the lovely uncover that Steffi Forrester is right now willfully ignorant about Sheila Carter's endurance and thinks Elder Sharp silly for recommending she could in any case be alive. Obviously, Steffi had a terrible face-off with a very much like Lady Sheila at the Bluff House, so we get for what reason she'd be hesitant to trust Elder's side of the story. Since Steffi doesn't have the foggiest idea about the report about Sugar being Sheila's carbon copy, she has not a glaringly obvious explanation to accept that Elder is everything except whimsical. Also, Steffi would rather not completely accept that Sheila might at any point catch up with her. Now that Sheila is at long last gone, Steffi is focused on the possibility of her being forever good and gone. In any case, the story's beginning to move since Lauren Fenmore Baldwin has given Elder updates on Sugar's plastic medical procedure, which she was fooled into after Sheila paid off specialists in South America. Indeed, even Lauren appeared to be tolerating Elder's hypothesis as she recognized there was somebody who might be listening who closely resembled Sheila and had 10 toes. Will Lauren give Steffi an admonition and concede there could be a reality to Elder's cases? That is one choice to consider, but at the same time it's conceivable John Finnegan will share the most recent Sugar improvements after one more discussion with Elder. Sooner or later, Steffi basically will not have the option to live trying to claim ignorance any longer. What amount of time will it require for Steffi to acknowledge that Sheila isn't gone always like she recently thought? Steffi ought to be sickened once she learns about Sugar being a vindictive Sheila copy. It might prompt Steffi acknowledging Sheila isn't perished, so nobody wouldn't believe in the event that the shock made her weak. Will Steffi break down over this undesirable shock and dread the most terrible with regards to Sheila doing another rule of fear? Yet again of course, BNB could hold off on Steffi's breakdown and save it for the inescapable second when she encounters Sheila. Notwithstanding, Steffi should eat humble pie since she's been mocking Elder's conviction that Sheila may do and it behaving like is absolutely inconceivable. Our forecasts highlight Steffi's life exploding over Sheila's return, so don't miss all the disorder that is approaching. The intense and the lovely spoilers say Steffi should come to a position of acknowledgement with regards to this Sugar and Sheila trade, so remain tuned. Steffi snaps at Liam's position. Trust looks for Finn's genuine mother truth. The striking and the wonderful uncover that Lauren Fenmore Baldwin and Elder Sharp will proceed with their conversation about Sheila Carter's clone, so they'll reiterate the Sugar subtleties and attempt to get a handle on this. Minister is turning out to be more persuaded continuously that Sheila isn't expired, and Lauren's apparently coming around on that idea too. Nonetheless, that isn't uplifting news, taking everything into account. Yet again right when Lauren thought Sheila was gone forever, Elder is making some waves and taking steps to release her. Lauren might caution Minister to be cautious with regards to his Sheila examination. Going down this street could have results, basically that is the way Lauren might feel about it, thinking of her as bent history with Sheila. It's not difficult to see that 10-toed Sugar is the one Steffi Forrester really disposed of, and that implies Sheila is still who knows where and could represent a waiting danger. Lauren could stress Sheila is only hanging tight for the ideal chance to strike, yet Minister might safeguard Sheila and stress that she's caught in some difficulty through no shortcoming of her own. At Forrester Manifestations, BNB say Liam Spencer will change gears and recommend that perhaps it merits thinking about Elder's hypothesis. In spite of the fact that Liam won't know how to make sense of it, he might believe it's a slip-up to misjudge Sheila thinking of her as past plans. Steffi will lash out at Liam over his position and urge him not to purchase Elder's dreams. We'll see Steffi shut down Liam's endeavor to see things Minister's way and contend that Sheila is certainly long gone. At the Bluff House, Expectation Logan will push for a genuine response to Minister's inquiry, the one about whether part of John Finnegan wishes his introduction to the World Mother were as yet alive. Finn recently demanded it didn't make any difference since he was unable to change current realities, however Trust will attempt to pry a genuine admission out of him. There's a decent opportunity Finn will at last concede he wishes Sheila were still near. Since Sheila's life apparently finished in such a horrendous manner and occurred at Steffi's hands, Finn might want to travel back in time and shut down all that. Obviously, Sugar was the person who croaked that evening, so our forecasts highlight Finn getting a profound Sheila get-together in the distance. The strong and the wonderful say some dazzling Sheila advancements are just on the horizon for Finn, so remain tuned for refreshes on every one of the exciting bends in the road. Elders restored trust, Finn stunned, trust stays away. The striking and the delightful spoilers for Monday, April 22nd demonstrate that Elder Sharp, Sean Cannon, has new expectation. John of Finnegan, leather expert Novlin, is stunned. Trust Logan, Annika Noel, chooses to stay away from her father. Elder Sharp is on a mission to protect Sheila Carter. Now that Lauren Fenmore, a Tracy Bregman, has demonstrated minister with the remainder of the Sheila adventure, not entirely settled to track down Sheila. Elder realizes that the main way that Body had 10 toes was if Sugar, Kimberlyn Brown, was the person who was killed. Presently all Elder needs to do is demonstrate that, which may be a piece harder to do. Elder understands what he saw at the funeral home and he realizes he isn't insane. All Elder required was a reinforcement to sort that out. Since Lauren has enlightened him regarding Sugar, he needs to attempt to find out where Sugar should be and that might lead him to finding where Sheila is. All Elder knows is that Sheila must be in a tough situation after so much time. B&B spoilers, John Finnegan is stunned by Minister Sharp's story. Finn had no clue about Sugar or whatever happened among her and Sheila. Elder was similarly as careless in regards to this. Be that as it may, presently diminishes our checking out and not entirely settled to make quick work of it. Anyway, Elder initially needs to make sense of for Finn everything Lauren said to him so Finn realizes he isn't insane. Elder would trust that Finn thinks often enough about Sheila to assist him with saving her in the event that she is in a difficult situation yet that may not be the situation. Finn knows how Steffi Forrester, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, feels about his introduction to the World Mother. Will Finn throw wariness to the breeze and combine efforts with Elder anybody in the event he is correct? The intense and the lovely spoilers, ministers recharge trust, Finn stunned, trust stays away. The intense and the lovely spoilers, trust Logan stays away. Trust was attempting to be steady of her dad and his circumstance. Nonetheless, Finn has persuaded her that Elder is making up things to manage his distress. Obviously, Steffi and Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, has examined this too and Liam doesn't need his girl even close to this present circumstance. Elder requirements to get his head on straight first. Nonetheless, when Trust hears that Elder is going looking for Sheila, she will probably request that he let it be. Tragically, Elder will by and by pick Sheila over his family prompting Trust pulling endlessly once more. Will Elder at any point have a relationship with Trust and her little girl? Will Trust cut all ties now that she understands how far Elder will go to track down Sheila? The strong and the wonderful star Annika Noel has surely been investing her best energy on the show and it hasn't slipped by everyone's notice. The entertainer, who is most popular for her job as Trust Logan on the hit CBS Cleanser, has recently been selected for the Lead Entertainer grant at the current year's Daytime Emmys. To make things significantly better, a great deal of Annika's fans accept that this is her year to bring back her most memorable Daytime Emmy grant. Continue perusing underneath for all that you really want to be aware.